What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Or welcome if it's your first time here. You know, Bruce Lee said, use what is useful. And I think that's one big mistake that a lot of preppers make, especially preppers who are just starting out, is they want to mimic, do the exact same thing that someone else is doing, and you should not be trying to do that because everyone's circumstances are different. Everyone's, your personal life is different, your family is different, your needs are different, your location is different, your finances may be different. So there's lots of different factors to consider when trying to figure out the best approach to getting prepared for you. But a lot of new preppers, they will look at someone like me, for example, or they will get a prepping book and they will think that they have to do things exactly that same way because that's the only way to do things, because if it isn't done that way, then they aren't prepared. When in reality, like Bruce Lee, use what is useful. He studied different martial arts. He studied Western boxing, he studied Greco-Roman wrestling, he studied Wing Chun, Kung Fu, and I don't know what else he studied, but I know he studied those as far as martial arts goes, and he took different techniques, different philosophies, and different aspects from each martial art and incorporated it into his own martial art, which is Jeet Kune Do. And the whole philosophy of Jeet Kune Do is to use what is useful. If something doesn't work exactly the way the technique is taught, and you do it differently, but it's still effective, then you can do it that way. Because there's no set in stone way of doing things. It's the same way with prepping. You can get general prepping philosophies and techniques and things like that, like about water storage and things. But as far as setting up your own personal retreat, your own survival plans, your defensive plans, you're going to have to use different things from different people, different sources, and figure out what works the best for you. If you try to copy, someone else exactly, it's going to be extremely difficult to do that because, like I said, things are different. You might be able to copy everything exactly, but it might not be as effective for you as it is for them because different families, different needs, different prepping groups, different locations, different terrain layouts. So figure out what is useful for you. Study different concepts, different principles, and figure out, what you need to do personally to be prepared, and don't be trying to copy someone else exactly. If you get my book, The Prepper's Guide to Surviving in Order to Know What Gear Skills and Related Know-How, that book is mostly prepping techniques, how to, like water storage, food storage, and things like that. However, where the techniques in that book will apply to most people, they want to apply to everybody, or everything want to apply to everyone. So take the book, use what is useful from the book, use that in your own survival plans. Maybe get another book, maybe get several books on prepping. Use what you can find in those books that's useful for you and your situation with your family, your finances, and your personal needs. A lot of people, especially preppers just starting out, get discouraged because they see what someone else is doing, what someone else has, how far along someone else is, and they say, I have to copy that exactly. I have to do exactly what he's doing before, I can be prepared. And it takes a lot of time. It may take a lot of resources to get things done. And they get discouraged because they can't replicate what someone else has already done exactly or very quickly. Like I said, it takes time. So figure out what is useful for you and do what you can. Do the best you can with what you have, where you are. Because like I said, it's going to be different for everyone. Take your finances, your family, your needs, use different sources, use the things that work for you. Develop your own survival plans, develop your own food storage plans, develop your own defensive plans. If you develop those personally for you and your circumstances, it'll be a much better plan, a much more workable plan, and a much more effective plan than trying to copy someone else exactly. If the video was helpful, give it a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching. I'm the Creekmore out here, and I'll see you all in the next video, hopefully.